Alright guys, it's here, finally the new ban list. I'm excited about it. It's happening in October, so it's October 3rd because over in EU, this is the website that they dropped it on, but this is official Yu-Gi-Oh card UK website. Let's go ahead and check it out. This is my reaction to it. I guess we already see one card that is now banned, that Fairy Tale Snow. I actually have it open up on the organization page as well, but I'm going to do this for visual clarity also, but we'll go over the full list as well in a second. So here's my thoughts. I've always felt this card like was kind of OP because it's like you know, it's quick effect, it's like surprise Book of Moon, but okay, I'm not really like super surprised by that. Wow, they just basically killed Splight off and basically killed off Palo. They killed off Ronin Toden like completely. So anything with the remarks, I believe, is how the UK website works. That is crazy. That is just like, it's just straight up banned. Rip Sprite, like that deck really needs that card. That card is so important for like so many like frog decks. Frogs, like, I feel kind of bad for frogs. Like they got done dirty. Oh, they hit it, dude. They hit Halki Fibrax. That card, it's been on the chopping block for so long. But honestly, the thing that I care about more than that is honestly Mystic Mind, as you guys know. But in terms of my feedback for that, that's fine. They're probably going to release some other like card that brings out tuners anyways, right? Next up, we have Chaos Ruler. What? They banned Chaos Ruler? Wait, we can click on this. I've never used this website, by the way, like in a really long time. Okay, I like how it has sample and they have like the low res one. Wait, you can like increase the card size? By barely. Okay, so this card is actually a hit. That's crazy. The hit Chaos Ruler. Okay. But that card is really, really good, and it is definitely a card that can like take games. But I'm kind of surprised by this. Is anyone else super surprised? There's like some really like popular combo that like runs this in every single deck. Pretty much for the past like week, all I've been seeing is the Kashrutlas. Kashrutla with the like locking out zones is just way better. Yeah, I don't know if this is really like the correct thing to hit, but whatever. Let's see what else they did on this list. Next up, return. Wait, no, Red Reboot. What? They actually hit Red Reboot. Well, it's so interesting that they hit this card, and so like that's it for ban. Mystic Mind is still not here, unless they're gonna put it to like 2 or something. All right, so now that's it for the ban list, right? I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna use this as reference. This is, yeah, okay, so just so we have it as double reference, just in case I missed on anything. Yeah, that's kind of a surprise. Ronin Toden was like the biggest surprise. I guess they're just hitting it. They just want the Kashrilas to be like the best. But nonetheless, yeah. So that's it for the band. Let's check out the now the semi-limited, or is it limited? I think these are limited now. So now we're moving into limited. So Blackwing Steam the Cloak is now at 1. Now if you guys didn't know, this card was one of the OG cards. That's kind of funny because I was just mentioning my thoughts on the Halki Fibrax going away. I'm like, they're probably going to bring out some new like Link monster that lets you do pretty much the same thing. But Steam the Cloak is really good. If it leaves the field, you get another like bonus token, and it already is a tuner. So this card is still pretty good, and it coming back from the game will definitely make people excited to still play kind of something. So, what? Okay, so you know how Yu-Gi-Oh always throws in like a wild card that makes us go, dude, what are you doing? What's the headache card? They actually put Cyberjar back in the game. I've been saying flip effects have been so irrelevant for the longest point of like Yu-Gi-Oh for like years. Now they're bringing back Cyberjar, one of like the most OP ones in the entire game, and it's only limited to 1, but Cyberjar basically resets the game. If you guys don't know, this card has been banned for like, I don't know, I want to say like 10 years, right? So it's a flip effect that destroys all monsters on the field. Then below players reveal the top 5 cards from their decks. Then spell summon all revealed level 4 or lower monsters in face-up attack position or face-down defense position. Also, add any remaining cards to their hand. And if either player has less than 5 cards in their deck, reveal as many as possible. So, I mean, this card is like a card that can open up potentially FTKs, OTKs, weird loops can involve Cyberjar. Unless they errata it. Someone let me know, did they errata this card to be like a once per turn? Because this card is like game breaking. Like it is so broken. Considering, yeah, you can do just some like, instead of empty jar, Cyberjar. There could be some really crazy things that you can do with this. I think that this card is just beyond broken if you can pull it off. It only is at 1. It happens to be what, a rock? I don't know if there's some support that can search it out that will make it consistent, but that is going to be a card definitely to look out for. All right, so O-Line, oh, they brought back O O-line, they like banned this card, then they're just like, all right, we'll bring it back because, you know, obviously Hockey Firebrax being the one that is kind of the problematic card for a lot of the combos. This card going away, or that card going away and this card coming back, I guess it's kind of like a give and take. They also put, you know, the Steam the Cloak, so they just still want us to go for some synchros, I guess, Kappa. Next up, oh wait, whoa, this is another, like, I don't know about that. Now, did they also errata substitute? Because, like, this is not okay. You realize what, like, obviously, okay, now this makes sense that they hit the Ronin Totem because you can cycle through all your frogs. But at the end of the day, you can still substitute and get rid of every single frog in your entire deck. And then you could maybe do some weird things. That makes, like, all the salvage targets way better. This is another, like, crazy. Okay, for one time in, like, many years, Yu-Gi-Oh actually has an insane ban list for content creators. Like, is Substitute and, like, Cyberjar good for the game? Nah, let's be honest, probably not. But the reason why I'm excited about this is because, like, all the trolls and, like, crazy things that you might be able to do. I'm wondering if you can convert everything to frogs. If you change everything, it would have to be a frog in the deck as well for it to actually work. But there could be some interesting things to do with it outside of just frogs. I just know that this card opens up FTKs. This card has not been seen play in many years because it's also been like, it's another crazy, like, what the heck. This ban list is actually pretty good though so far, even though, like I said, some of the stuff might not be healthy for the game. Entertainment purposes are pretty dang good. Okay, whoa, ain't no way, dude. Like, this is crazy. Like, I would never in a million years believe that Spellbook of Judgment comes back into the game. Like, how broken is Yu-Gi-Oh? I guess we have the Krishila. It's like, good luck even activating anything. I'll just lock down all your zone. But the fact that they put Spellbook of Judgment, it doesn't matter that it's a 1. They actually, okay, I'm just double checking. I gotta make sure I'm not blind. Spellbook of Judgment is back in the game. That is so broken. That is, like, so incredibly broken. If you guys don't know what this card does, during the end phase, if this card was activated, you get to add spellbook cards from your deck to your hand except for Spellbook of Judgment up to the number of spell cards activated after this card's resolution. So you literally activate this and you just activate as many things as possible and then you just get everything, and then you can special summon one spellcaster type from your deck whose level is less than or equal to the number of cards added in your hand. A lot of times people would just go for Jowgen. Jowgen would just lock down special summons. I'm going to open up EDO Pro over here. Jowgen's not banned, right? I just haven't seen that card in a while. Jowgen, the Spiritualist. It's just a level 3, and it makes it so neither player can special summon monsters, but you can also discard a card from your hand to destroy all of them. So this card is usually the card I believe that was like the go-to back in the day. This is like back in Dragon Ruler Day, right? If you guys remember Dragon Ruler Day, dang, dude, that's wild. A point of the Red Lotus is now limited. That's a very, very strange thing. I mean, is this card going to be getting hit on the ban list? Like, Trap Dust Shoot, I get it because it's like, is really good because it's just like turn 1, right? You put it back. Being able to lock out your opponent out of like their 1 key card for their combo could be pretty big. I mean, the paying 2,000 life point doesn't really matter. Just being able to banish that 1 correct card that outs your board. I mean, putting out 1, I don't know. Will people still run it? Do people like to play triple? I mean, if you go first, it's pretty dang good. That is pretty interesting. That's one I just would have not expected because it's like, it's very conditional to going turn 1. If you run like triple, like let's say you go second and you draw like 2 or 3, like it's not so great. Let's be honest, but that's the changes. Okay, so Mali is still silent. This is one change, honestly, that I really want to be changed because, one, I haven't seen heroes really see that much play in a really long time, and I think that that'd be okay. So, with these ones, were these all changed? It says remarks over here. So these ones were at 2, and now they are at 3. So we have Dynamite, the true Draco fighter. Do people really care about this? Probably not, Kappa. And then we have Cyber Angel Benton. Oh, wow. This was at 2, and now it's unlimited. Shooting Riser Dragon. I was actually unfamiliar with why this card was even on the list. I didn't even know that the card was on the list. Fusion Destiny also at triple. Dear Servant also at triple. Trickster Light Stage at triple. And then the Wall of Revealing Light. Like, I didn't really think any of these saw play. But anyways, wrapping my thoughts around this list over here, I think that this is such a crazy list. Specifically on the newly limited to put like Cyberjar, O-Line, like again, they hit Hockey Firebrax. This and this, like, I get it, like, it's a give and take. But then Cyberjar, Substitute, Spellbook of Judgment, like those triple cards make content. And, you know, I'm going to deliver the content for you guys. So, if you guys want to see more stuff and this is your first time here, you want to see some more crazy stuff that we're going to be doing with some of these new cards, and this is your first time here, subscribe to the bell and you'll see stuff very soon. But this is a wild ban list, but at least I think it did shift up the game, that's for sure. But take care, let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.